Greetings, everyone. This is Will at ectotherms.net, and wanted to make a video about black-throated monitors. This is sort of a newer species for me, and I'm really glad that I started getting into these, and I wanted to share a little video about why. Now, a lot of these animals here, in fact, all of the lizards here are posted for sale on Morph Market. You guys can go there and check out the ads. But these guys are some of the best monitors to keep. Now, they do get large. I would say over 5 feet to 6 feet is pretty common. But man, these things they're very tolerant. I think that's a really good word to describe this species. They have great appetites. I've gotten 3 batches of these this year. There's a really neat conservation project going on. South Africa, which is a country, they decided to offer these animals protection. And it used to be that these lizards were just imported wild, and that has been cut off. And now, in order to legally export and import these lizards, they have to be captive bred babies, and they have to be captive bred in the country of origin. And so there are guys and gals in South Africa that are breeding these lizards in captive situations. And they ship them out immediately. I travel pretty far to go to places where these things they land on the ground. I'm there when the boxes are open, and I've been able to kind of go through and cherry pick the ones that I like the best and bring them home. And the first group, see, look, they love to eat. This guy was one of the members of the first group. Let me bring him down. I have 2, and they're both males. And that's the other thing. I'm able to sex these guys. Once they have a little bit of size on them, I can determine their genders. And I do that through probing mainly, but they'll also avert their hemipenes, and not just their hemipenes, but if they're female, they avert their musk gland openings as well. And I know how to tell. I can look and see, and then I can confirm that with probing. But once I'd grown these up a little bit, I was nervous when I got the next group, and I was out of cage space at the time, and decided to put brand new fresh babies in with the big ones. I thought the big ones might try to eat them. That was not the case at all. As you can see, I just lifted up that hide box. They all snuggle together. They get along great. Like I said, they're gregarious, as a matter of fact. And they're very personable. One of the neatest monitor species that I've ever kept, and I've kept a lot of them, and I've been keeping monitors for a long time. I'm starting to increase my monitor keeping. And as we move forward, I'm actually having some tree guys coming over later this week, and they're going to cut a bunch of branches out of some of my property, and it's going to allow sunshine to come down. I've contracted some people to build me some outdoor caging, and I'm going to be able to keep and raise a lot of these lizards outside. I mean, I can't recommend real sunshine enough for lizard species, but I do use UVA and UVB heat lamps on these, and I've got this shelf and this branch, and they can get within inches of the light, and that's really important for proper skeletal development, calcium processing, and all of that. But these guys are great. I wanted to make the video to go along with the ad just to show you guys. I mean, of course they can tail whip you, and of course they could even bite you, but in general they don't. And it's coming up from above like that. That's how predators attack lizards and kill them and eat them. And so it's frightening for a lizard to have something come from above. See? but these are very tolerant. They put up with it. And you know, a little tail whip doesn't do anything. It doesn't matter. If you can't handle a tail whip, I mean, just go ahead and buy some Anoles, man. I mean, come on, guys. And that's look. When you start doing that stuff, they come right to you. You give them a reason to show them some attention. They'll come right to see what's going on. They'll eat right out of your hand. They'll run right up your arm. This is a great monitor species, and if you have an interest in these, there's a bit of a conservation project going on now. They're breeding them in captivity. They sell them. The money goes to the conservation program in situ in South Africa. There's a lot of things coming together here that make me really want to support this species being kept in the U.S. And so I'm starting to raise babies now, offering them for sale. I'm going to be I'm modifying trees and stuff in my property. I'm going to be investing in outdoor caging. Right now, it's January 7th. It's freezing cold outside in Kentucky, and I can't have them outside. But as soon as it warms up, all this stuff is going to be outdoors. So if you have an interest in a lizard, let me know. There's a lot of videos about these. They grow really quick. This is one of those animals, I literally come in here and feed them every day. Literally every single day. It is so different than a lot of snake keeping and other stuff. They really will. They will eat every day. They grow really fast. They can be over 4 feet long in a year. So if you have an interest, if you're thinking about a monitor, I highly advocate for this species. Thanks, everybody.